Okay, I am back. I'm just getting my little lobby thing pulled up so that I can see your guys' comments as you pop back in. Hopefully we'll get a few people to come back and chat with us and hang out while I finish making this card. Hey, Sandy. Okay, so when we left off, hi Belinda, I was just finishing up the larger stamps. So now that we've done that part, hey Tracy, now that we've done that part, we can pop in these smaller images in the little cracks and crevices. Hello, hello. Hey, Deanne. Hey, Angel. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Dee. How's it going, y'all? That was a fun little jaunt over to Christopher's channel. Oh, yeah, of course. Hey, Kijo. Hey, Tracy. I like to support everyone as I can. So when Christopher goes live, I like to try to, you know, not split the audience, if you will. It's nice to be able to kind of pop off and let him have the floor, because a lot of times he does really exciting announcements and things like that. So I don't know, it's nice. So I'm just filling in some of my empty space over here. I don't want it to get too crowded, but I definitely want to fill in the space where I can, just so that it doesn't look too blank or empty. And I think I'll put one over here. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm a movie star. I'm starstruck even. Christopher's in my live, you guys. We are creating, just so you know, with the new Lucky You inspiration box. So that's what we were working on before you went live. So we are picking up where we left off, and I am creating a background with the 2 sizes of 4-leaf clovers. Oh, sidetrack on a pirate ship. That sounds cool. I do like being a movie star, though. That's exciting. Okay, so there is our background. So we're starting off with this. Now we have some options. We can do some ink blending. Oh, Christopher, I know. They sold out like crazy. I just remember like the numbers were going down and down and down. And I was like, ooh, this one's going to sell out. There's a couple people that have said that they definitely wanted them. So I know that if you make more, they will definitely, if you build them, they will buy. That from like Field of Dreams or something. Right, Dee? I was on TV. I'm famous. Okay, so we have some options. We can do some ink blending. We can do some Copic coloring. We can do some aqua pigment coloring maybe. It just depends on what you guys think. Is there anything that you guys are in the mood to see? I like this interactive crafting, you know. I like it when you guys help me pick things. Oh, Renee, that's awesome. I'm glad you got one. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I'm just going to adjust my little camera real quick because I'm a little crooked. Whoops, sorry. There we go. Okay. Okay, pigments. Well, hello, butthead. Okay, let me grab this. Okay, so I've got the Iced Holly. So that's a metallic aqua pigment. Okay, and then I also have some distress inks. So we can do kind of a mixed bag of things. So what I think we will do, let's start off. Okay, so I'm going to do kind of like a joint, I'm going to do a joint sort of thing. I'm going to start off with some distress ink. So this is Mowed Lawn. And what I'm going to do is, where they left it black and white except for the center. Oh, that's cute. I have been really super into like ombre sort of looks. I should probably get my media mat. Hold on, y'all. I'm thinking about cutting my media mat down, you guys, because I have the large size and I absolutely love it, but my desk is always so dirty that I don't have room for it. Just that's solely my fault. It's an amazing size, but I don't have room for it because my desk is so messy all the time that I might cut it. Just because, you guys, I bent my paper. Oh well, happens to the best of us. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bend this a little bit just so that it's not quite so problematic over there for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, so as I'm getting lighter and lighter with my ink blending, I'm kind of doing this ombre sort of effect. So I want it to be really dark at the top and then fade out as we go down the page. I don't know, but this is like, I've been really, really liking this technique lately. I did it a lot when I first started ink blending, and then I kind of went away from it for a while, and now I am back. My ink, these little foam pads they've seen better days. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Twisted Citron and blend that down as well. Yeah, I might get the travel one, but I think I heard Christopher say at one point that they're the same. It's just a smaller size, so it's like literally the exact same material. So I may just cut the one I have, and then I would have multiples. But I don't know yet. We will see. So I'm pretty excited about this stamp in particular, just because, like I was telling you guys earlier, my dad was always like super into Irish type stuff. So this, I don't know, it just makes me happy. And you can see I'm doing like the lightest ink blending down here, just so it gets that nice. Oh, Christopher, that is music to my ears. Do you see this thing? It has seen better days. The Velcro thing is coming off the back of it. It is, wow, it needs help. I can't wait to see what that is because I need a better solution. I don't know what changed with these ones that I have, but for whatever reason, I didn't used to have problems with them. And then now, I mean, there's like two different kinds. And it just depends on what you get. Because sometimes I get these really rough and rigid ones. And then sometimes I get the really, really soft, gushy ones. And I kind of need something in between. Because neither of them really work the way that they used to. So I'm not sure if they had a change in manufacturing or... I'm not really sure. But I've been a little frustrated with my results lately. I have a harder time getting a smooth blend. Oh, yes, like chunks of the foam and stuff. Yeah, it really stinks. Okay, I want to test out this color first because you guys, I actually haven't used this one yet. I got this in the Christmas card kit and I've used the other colors, but I haven't used this one. So I want to test the color first before I go crazy adding anything to it. And I'm not shaking it well enough. Let me move it over here so I have some more room so I can vigorously shake it and get all of that mica spread around in there. Lord have mercy. Ooh. I just want to make sure that it matches, like it doesn't look too weird with this. I think that'll be pretty. Okay. What I'm going to do is, no, Belinda, I mean, maybe I've lost my touch at blending, but, I used to be able to get a lot better results, and for whatever reason, not anymore. I have a hard time getting any sort of decent result with my blending tools, or my blending foams, whatever in general, just not working for me very well. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this pretty shimmery aqua pigment here. This is the Metallic Iced Holly. And I'm just going to use that right over top of my ink blending. and it's not going to hurt it at all. The only thing that it would do is, because it is liquid, it might activate the Distress ink. However, because I'm going over it with another pigment, and especially another pigment that is in the same color family, it won't affect it negatively at all. So that's pretty cool. And the cool thing is, now we're going to have this ombre background with these more vibrant sort of details over top. And I may have to get a narrower water or aqua, Lord have mercy, water brush, my goodness, for my smaller shamrocks, because that fine little stem there is going to be too narrow, I think, for this. This is a little bit of a thicker water brush. The brush part is a little fatter than my other one, so I'll probably switch that out. But I really like that this gives like a nice, so it adds interest because the colors are different, number one, but then it also adds that pretty bit of sparkle and just a little bit of shimmer. And you guys know, like shamrocks, pot of gold, all of that stuff. So it really goes perfect and complements it nicely. The shimmery stuff works really well, I think. Oh, thanks, Annalisa. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't have the blending brushes. You'll have to tell me what you think about them. Are they the ones from Tim Holtz? I haven't tried those ones yet. I've seen a lot of people, the ones that look like little lipstick tubes, kind of. They're like silver. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people using those, and I've seen a lot of people using like these makeup brush looking things. They're like, gosh, what company are they from? Picket Fence, I think. Picket Fence or something like that. They have these ones that are like makeup brushes that I've seen a lot of people using in Stamp Junkies. Oh, Clarion. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like look into all this because I feel really out of my depth, sort of, with all of these new tools that I don't have and have never tried. So I'm definitely gonna have to invest in some new tools coming up so that I can keep up with the times. But yeah, I have stencil brushes. I do not have any of the like blender brushes, like the oval ones or anything like that. Yes, I've seen them at Walmart. There's like 5 of them in a set, and it's literally $5. I'm not sure what the cost is for the ones that are from the stamp company. I think it's Picket Fence is what they're called. The name of the company anyway. I think that's what it's called, but I haven't seen what the price is on those. But I mean, the blending tools themselves, so not the foam pad, but the actual blending tool, you know, you have to pay $6.99 to get 2 of them. Oops. And, you know, like if you want to have one for every color, like I see a lot of people do have one for every color. That's my goal. I would like to have one for every color. However, that's a lot of money to invest in tools for me because you don't by any means need one for every color. It's honestly, it's kind of ridiculous to have one for every color, but I am just that way. I'm a little extra like that. And so I want to have one for every color just because I get so irritated with the foam getting all messed up. From taking it on and off with the Velcro and all of that. Oh, yes, I could do that, Dee. Thanks. Yeah, I can definitely, if there's anything you guys want to buy on Amazon, just let me know and I can send you a link. Shameless affiliate plug, you know. Same with Brutus Monroe. If you guys ever want to buy anything, you can let me know. I can send you a link. That helps me be able to buy new products and keep making things for you. But realistically, affiliate links don't earn you too much money unless you have like 1 billion followers. Like Jennifer McGuire probably earns a decent amount from affiliate money because like when she suggests something, everyone goes out and buy it. Clean yours on the microfiber cloth. That's cool. Help a girl out. You guys are so funny. I love you all. But yeah, so for those, I think we were talking about it earlier, for those who were in here, if you didn't go over to Christopher's video, he did say that the error on the stamp set has already been addressed, and will everyone who purchased a box will have a free replacement stamp sent out. So that is already in the works and being taken care of. So that's super awesome. You don't even have to contact them or do anything about it. They will get it all taken care of for you because awesome customer service. I feel like that needs a hashtag. Hashtag awesome customer service. Super cool. It's nice when you don't even have to do anything. Like the company already realized what was going on and they are totally on top of it before you could even do anything. That's really cool. Super neat. Okay, I actually really think that I was going to do all of the ones, like all of the shamrocks, but I kind of like leaving the smaller ones not colored, just because I feel like it gives it a little bit more interest. Hopefully you guys agree. Hopefully. And as this dries, my paper is getting a little warped because I did not use aqua pigment paper or anything like that, or even watercolor paper. This is just plain cheapy cardstock that I had on my table at the time. Yes. Looks 3D. Cool. Yeah, leave the little ones. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Okay, let me actually wipe this off. I'm just gonna kind of sop that up a little bit so we don't get too crazy, and clean my desk off from where I ink blended all over it earlier. Okay, so we've got our background. That's gonna need to dry. Belinda, we're on the same page. I wasn't even reading the comments. Okay, so this is going to need to dry. So I'm going to set this aside because it is a little bit wet with all the ink and our metallic aqua pigments, but it looks really pretty. I'm pretty excited about that. So I am going to set that, where am I going to set that? Over here, I guess. And then, let's see. We have good luck, you got this, and best of luck. Let's see. I think I like you got this and I wish you luck, but you don't need it, because they kind of go well together. And I really want to use that I'd wish you luck, but you don't need it sentiment. Ever since I saw Christopher do the release, I have been desperate to use this one. I think I'm going to do it on black. Let's see if this is long enough. It is. Tracy, which ones did you get? Oh, okay. Hold on one second. I can, oh, did you say you'll send it to me through Facebook? Hold on one second. Let me pull it up and see if I got you. I totally missed your message when you first sent it. Hang tight. Here we go. My computer is moving a little bit slow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's crazy. It looks like... How many is this? It looks like it's unavailable right now. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's a 10-piece set. There's a 5-piece set. Yeah, it looks like that one is not available right now. Yeah, I got it. Love it when a scrap works out. Christopher, isn't that awesome? It's like the best size ever. Let me I can see if there's a comparable one, or sometimes it's just that particular listing is not available, but they have it from other sellers. So that could be. Hang tight 1 second once I get this lined up. There we go. I think I need that on a t-shirt. You'd have the coolest t-shirt ideas for sure. Let's make sure. Okay, cool. No, that's okay. It's easy not to be able to like see it at all, but I'm just wondering, there's another one. Let me look, hold on. Kidsum 10 pieces oval. They're really popular right now, especially when the stamping community is using them too. So there's another brand, it's called Duo Rhyme, and that's a 10-piece set. And then there's also Beauty Kate 10 pieces. So there's a lot of 10-piece sets that are all around the same price. So this one, hang on 1 second. This one's $10.98, so it's like maybe $1 more, it looks like. Associates, hang on 1 second. Okay. It looks like I can get you the link. 1 second. Text only. Short link. Okay, here we go. There is for the 10-piece set. Yep. Cool deal. Now I have a scrap collection that I tell myself is perfect for sentiments. That's the same. I have a bunch of them. Like some of these were for my tag class when I taught the class. And yeah. I kept them because why would I throw them away? They're perfect sentiment size. Okay, so yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the embossing ink here. And I did try to link the products below in case you guys need anything. But I may not have gotten all of them. But hopefully what you need, or at least you can get to the shop and get started if you do need anything. Oh my gosh, look at this embossing ink, you guys. So this is not a sticky embossing ink. For those who are new to it, it is so awesome. I am a slow crafter sometimes, and it is amazing to not have to rush and feel like I need to go and try to get everything done as fast as possible, because this isn't going to dry before I can get my embossing powder on it. So you have time to stamp multiples or whatever it is you want to do without worrying about, bless you, husband, without worrying about your embossing powder drying before you have time, or your embossing ink, I should say, drying before you have time to put your powder on it, which is awesome. Because if you're like me, and sometimes things just take you a little bit longer, this is like the best solution ever. So I'm just getting off some of those stray embossing powder pieces. I didn't use my anti-static powder tool well enough, it looks like. So there's just a couple that I'm trying to get rid of so that we don't have that extra bit of fluff on there. Bless you, husband. He's sitting over there playing his game right now. And bless him, he's always so quiet for me when I am... yeah, of course, Annalisa. He's always so quiet for me when I'm doing my live videos. He just sits over there and doesn't make a sound for the most part. Yes, you can stamp them all before putting on your embossing powder. It's awesome. Okay, I'm going to turn on my heat tool so that I can go ahead and emboss this. So noisy noise for a minute. I dropped it on the floor. Ah! Hold on. Well, I'll do the rest of it first. I smudged my ink over there, or my powder, in a couple places, actually. I'm so clumsy, you guys. We'll have to go back over it real quick, but that's okay. Squeaky clean gets it right off. Yes, it does. Okay, so you guys can see I messed up my embossing powder a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, the beauty of the MISTI is I can just pop it right back in here in the exact same place and not have to worry about it being off or anything like that. Let me get my embossing tool again because I've got my fingerprints all over this. Now I don't want it to get all messed up. And then I'll just stamp it again. Yeah, that's true. I could have. But Belinda, you know, sometimes I just don't think about things before I do them. Sometimes I am not always as up on it as I wish I was. All right. So now I can just go ahead and dip it back in. For the whole order. Yep, it's for the whole order. Yeah, so if you click a link that I, so basically it's kind of like getting paid to promote a company. And it just so happens that I love all the products, so it's really easy for me to promote them because they're amazing. But yeah, so it's kind of like advertising payment, sort of. But yeah, if you click a link that I post and then you buy something, then I do get a small commission for the entirety of the order on qualifying items. Sometimes if it's on crazy super sale, it may be a smaller commission or it might not be eligible for a commission. But most of the time, it's just the whole order. But yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, it is. I'm so grateful that that there is that opportunity, that, you know, to have that. It really helps. Obviously, there are costs involved for running a blog and maintaining content on a YouTube channel, so it's really nice. I'm super thankful that, you know, Brutus Monroe offers that. All right. Perfect. Okay, and I don't know if you guys know this, but if you ever feel like you're not getting, I don't really have this problem too much with Brutus Monroe embossing powders, but if you ever feel like you're not getting like perfectly even coverage on your embossing, you can just layer it right on top of it and emboss it again. And I actually do this with my gilded, not because it lacks like coverage or anything like that, but because I really love the way that it looks when it has 2 layers of embossing powder on it. It looks like liquid gold. It's crazy and so beautiful. And that's how I get that effect, is just by layering it over twice with the embossing powder. So I ink it up, then I use my embossing powder, heat set it, and then I do the whole thing over again. I really like the way that it looks. It's so pretty. This is going to be the hardest part, you guys, is trying to get this lined up. Lord have mercy. No one ever said I was good at this part. I feel like I need to, number one, I feel like I need a smaller trimmer. But number 2, I feel like I need, like tape or something. I could use tape to hold it down. What keeps happening is it keeps getting crooked. Yeah, sentiment dies would be good, I suppose. Whatever, here we go. Living on the edge, y'all. Straight edge and a pen knife. That's a good idea too. Sometimes I have washi taped them in there, and that helps, but it is annoying to have to do. Could have used my brand new purple tape, I guess. Okay, so there's our sentiment. I wish you luck, but you don't need it. Our panel is drying a little bit more over here, but it's still got a little ways to go. It's a little bit warped, but that's okay. We can kind of flatten it out. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm going to put that down at the bottom like that maybe. And then we've got our You Got This sentiment. Let's see. I'm thinking we can either, we have some options. Hold on, let me grab, because I have a little bit of black cardstock over here as well. And actually, I think I'm going to put it in my MISTI also, just because, you know, I've been known to make a mistake or two. As we were talking about earlier, I'm not always the best at stamping. Oh, gyps, I did Distress inks. So I used Mowed Lawn and then Twisted Citron for the background. And then I used the Iced Holly Aqua Pigment with the metallic. And yeah, I used that to color in the large shamrocks. Heat Emboss with Gilded. Let me find my Gilded. Hold on one second. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so I've got Gilded right there. Oh, thank you. I like the way that it's turning out. It's really cute so far. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut down a little strip real quick, just so that we have something to start off with. Let me make sure it fits. Nope. A little bit bigger. Okay. Yes. Okay. That way we have, we know we have the right width, but the big Gilded, me too. Gilded is my all-time favorite embossing powder, which if you guys watch me, you know, because I say it like every time. It is my all-time favorite, and I just love it so much. Okay, I'm kind of off frame here, so let me move things around so I can scoot you back up into the picture. All right. I'm going to get things tucked into the corner over here. The Gigunda bottle, right? Christopher has the best words for everything. Zhuzh and Gigunda. Gigunda. However you want to say it, it's awesome. Yes, the Gilded is absolutely gorgeous. It really is my all-time favorite. And, very partial to anything gold. It's true. You know what they say about us nifflers. Anything sparkly or shiny. It is just so pretty. Oh, speaking of gold, do you know we do have, I wish I had a rainbow. I don't think I have any rainbows from Brutus Monroe, but that would have been so cute. We could have put like a little rainbow. Oh my gosh, this would have been so, so adorable. We could have put a little rainbow and then, or a pot of gold or something, and then used our little, our gold gems. I need to figure out a way to do that. Use our little flat back pearls to, no, Tracy, I'm not. You're right. I do. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no. Okay, I have a rainbow, but I don't have, I wonder. He has a rainbow? Do I just not have it? I feel like by this point I should have everything in this. Yes, I have this one. Okay, D, a Niffler is from Harry Potter. It is this little creature that is like obsessed with shiny things. Like anything that is valuable or shiny or anything like that. And so I jokingly call myself a Niffler when it comes to Christopher's embossing powders, because I am just obsessed with all the shiny and gorgeous and pretty things. So yes, Nifflers. Sweet little Niffler. Okay, so the mystery things are, I'm calling them mystery mailers, I guess, but I'm trying to raise money so that I can go to Creativation. And so in the spirit of doing that, I am trying to also destash my craft room. And so I put together some mystery mailers, and in them they have at least $20 of crafting supplies, and it's like kind of random, but they do include stamp sets and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's at least $20 of craft supplies, and then it includes shipping. And they're on my Etsy shop for $25. So yes, yeah, they're on my Etsy shop. I did not put a link in the description, but I can give that to you if you want to take a look. Or if you want to buy cards, you can buy cards on my Etsy shop too. I know a lot of you are card makers, so that doesn't really appeal to you. But in case some of you are not card makers, you can buy my cards. Hold on, I've got gilded embossing powder on my desk. Hang tight, and I will get you the link. So it's under a card day's work. So it is http acarddayswork.etsy.com. All right, so that is my Etsy shop, in case you are interested in checking that out. But I can tell you, so this is one of them. Let me heat emboss this first, and then I will show you. Hold on, because I don't want my loose powder falling off everywhere like last time. All right, I'm really excited about this. And it's still a little bit warm from the last time I used it, so I didn't have to wait quite as long to heat it up. So you can see how fast it did. That was amazing. It kind of retains the heat a little bit, for a little while at least. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love it. All right. So we've got our stuff up here. Want a little bit of an edge on it, but not too much. So we've got You Got This. It is really pretty, isn't it? That is so gorgeous. Okay, so we've got our two pieces that we're gonna make work somehow. I don't know how we're gonna make them work together, but we'll figure it out. Okay. So I will show you what okay. This one is a little bit different than the other ones, because this one is all coordinating stuff, and it is all stamps and dies, which the other ones are not. The other ones have at least 2 stamp sets, but they also have other crafting supplies in it. This one is different than the other ones. This one is like all tailored expression stuff, but you can see it's a bubble mailer. That's why I'm doing the mystery mailer thing. So this one these are red rubber stamps, but they are cling. They are foam mounted, cling mounted, whatever that's called. So you can still use them with your acrylic blocks and all of that. But yes, so this one, so it's got the 4th of July fireworks plus the dies for that. It has these cute little seasonal ones with the matching dies in there, a little chalkboard with the chalk and the eraser, this little Thankful for You stamp, some dies that have the months, and then this little one that has like happy birthday, just clowning around, all that. But yeah, so these are all gonna come in one, but that's just kind of an example. Now, like I said, this one is a little bit different than the other ones, just because they all are coordinating and it's all stamps and dies. The other ones, I have a bunch of them sitting right here next to me. But for example, I'll just show you. This isn't necessarily all that will come in it, but it's all that I've put in them so far. But as I destash, I keep throwing more things in them. But for example, there is... so there's a stamp set from Fiskars, and it's got like all these thinking of you, thank yous, all kinds of stuff like that. There's a Recollections one, which has a beautiful thinking of you, thank you, cute little banners and things like that. And these, they don't have their original packaging, but I put them in the sleeves that I was storing them in, and it has the title and the company and everything like that. So if you guys end up getting them, then you'll know what they came from or where they are. I kind of tried to keep a similar sort of theme for some of them. So because this one had like Get Well Soon and Thinking of You, I included the cute little Band-Aids. It's got this one that has Erin's appointment, free time, school, sports. So for planning. And then an unopened Recollections Ombre ink pad. It's got some, like a line of sequins you can use, some rickrack, some washi tape, some patterned washi tape, and then a Sizzix Emboss and Cut. So it does both. Yep. Works with the Big Shot, all that. Anyway, so that's just some of the stuff that I've put into some of them. They're all very similar, all the ones except for the first one. So that first one, like I said, was different, but all of the other ones are very similar. They're not exactly the same, but they do have stamp sets and other accessories and things for crafting. And so, like I said, I was doing those for $25, including shipping. So they'll have at least $20 of products in it, if not, and probably more. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, there they are. Thanks, you guys. Just trying anything I can, killing two birds with one stone, as they say, because I am desperate to go to Creativation this year and show you guys all the behind the scenes stuff from there and just the experience in general. But also I have way too much stuff in my craft room and I need to get rid of some of it. Obviously to make room for all of the Brutus Monroe things that I am, yes, so the $25 includes the shipping. So it's $25 including shipping, and then it will have at least $20 in there, but like I said, they probably have quite a bit more in there, but yeah. All right. So we need to decide what we're doing here. I really liked that idea with the pot of gold and the, I need to figure out a way to make this work. I don't think I have an actual pot of gold. So that's kind of a bummer because that would have been amazing. I don't think that I have one. Oh, thank you. You guys are the best. Making my dreams come true, y'all. Okay, so let me think about this for a second. Do I have anything that could work for a pot of gold? Oh, that could work. Gyps, that's not a bad idea. It has the cork in there, but, Throw some gold glitter. Oh, behind the, you've got this. Yes. Okay, Belinda, I'm not very good at drawing. What I was thinking, though, is maybe I could sort of like I don't know, like somehow make this horseshoe a pot of gold. Because it's kind of the perfect size. Like if I masked off the inside and then just, let's try it. Let's see what happens, y'all. Okay. I'm getting adventurous. I'm getting really, really adventurous. I can cut on but can't magically zhuzh it to you. I also have a Cricut, but I feel like it would take me a long time to like set it all up, and I don't want to make you guys wait through that. If I was making it on my own, I might do that, but, oh, I just inked it up. Hold on, let me just stamp it real quick because I inked the whole thing up and I didn't mask it. I do have a Cricut. I use it quite frequently, actually. I make all my own envelopes for the most part. So I do a lot with that. All right, let's get out our trusty and new to me purple tape. That could work. Yeah, in the pot. Okay. So, I don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to try to make it work, y'all. I'm like really hoping that this works out. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, thank you. You're the best. Mama Rico, will you tell me your first name again? I know you commented it in one of my other videos, and now I cannot for the life of me remember what you put, because I want to call you by your first name. Oh, sorry, y'all. Could you guys still hear me when it was frozen, or could you just couldn't see? Sorry about that. Let me plug my phone in. just in case. Cindy, oh my gosh, yes, I knew, hold on, there's going to be some bumping. I knew as soon as you said it that I would be like, oh, right. Dang it. Okay. Hopefully that prevents any more issues. Okay, so you guys could still hear, you just couldn't see. That's so bizarre. What a weird thing for it to do when you have a low battery notification. I just think that that's so strange. Okay, so what I'm doing here is just trying to cover up. It would probably help if I was more strategic in how I was ripping these, but I'm just trying to cover up the interior lines of all of this stamped stuff, and I'm being crazy. I am like ripping this all to pieces, and that's okay. It'll be all right. The beauty of this purple tape is you can reuse it, though I probably won't, just for these tiny itty bitty little pieces. Oh, you guys, I'm getting the hiccups. It's the worst. I feel like I'm always getting the hiccups these days when we're on live. It's probably because I talk so much and I never take a breath. You guys can tell me to be quiet. It's okay. Okay, we're so close, y'all. We're so close. All right. A little more strategically placed tape, and we are in the home stretch. Now I'm like panicked, checking the feed to make sure that it is not frozen. Okay. Hooray! Okay. So, moment of truth. We're going to see if this actually works. And I like the little line down there, so I did not... Oh, gyps. Yes, I will craft in silence for you. I like the little highlight down there, so I'm not going to get rid of that. And then, now that I've got it all inked up, I'm going to remove my tape, hopefully, with these tweezers. And theoretically not scratch up my stamp. Should get easier the lower we go down, just because they're not all covered in ink. But it does take some getting used to using this, my goodness, using the tweezers. They're like reverse tweezers or whatever. I'm sure you guys are all used to using them, but I am not. So there's that. Whoa, it's stuck to my paper. Lord have mercy. Okay, well, it's not the best impression because it was sitting for a while. But I think I can just, I have a pen. I can just go over it. This is turning into quite the adventure, you guys. We'll see. This is like nerve-wracking. It's frozen on my screen. Hopefully, is it frozen for you guys? Let me know if you can't see what I'm doing. Yep, darken with a pen. Woo. Okay, good. Okay, little spot there. Being left-handed is really stressful when you're trying to do something like this because the normal way that I hold my, that's true, Gyps. The normal way that I hold my pen, I would smear right across it and then I would mess everything up. Okay, so now that we've got that, I guess we can kind of, I'm going to kind of go in a little bit. Like this. I feel like this looks like a fishbowl or something. It's not very even, but hopefully that's okay. Because the idea is that it's going to have like the thing pouring out of it anyway, right? Okay, and then I want to add a handle. which hopefully people will know what that is. So I'm just going to kind of do like a little loop out there so that it looks hopefully like a handle. I don't know. Oh, you guys. Yes, because I am not good at drawing. Drawing is not my forte, okay? I don't know what my forte is, but I mean, I seem to put the cards together okay, but like this kind of stuff, eh. My brother is really good at drawing, and my mom is pretty good at freehand too, but I did not get that sort of talent. Okay, so now we've got this cute little pot. I'm going to give it a minute to dry because this particular pen takes a little while for it to actually completely dry, and I don't want to smudge it by coloring it. So what I'm going to do is just cut around the outside with my fussy cutting scissors. That's what the stamps are for. Amen. And this is why I buy the stamps, because I can't draw them myself. And they're just so cute. How could you resist? I don't know about y'all, but like when I see these stamp sets come out, I'm like, must have. Yes, please. I'll buy it. And then I end up with like a million stamp sets and no time to use them all. But like I can't bear to get rid of them because they're just so cute. I love them so much. Yes, Angel, I agree. My mom and I are always saying like we need to get together more and craft, or like at least once a month we should plan a day where we, you know, get together and just plan to do our crafty stuff. But for whatever reason, we just end up not doing it a lot of the time. I put a second inside line. Where? I'd put the second inside line down some. This one? Yeah, so it looked like the hole was bigger. What do you mean? You can have too many stamps? What? That's kind of how I feel about it. So actually, husband and I, so I showed you guys that card that he made for me for our anniversary. And I don't know where it is now or else I would show it to you. But he said, you guys, that he would go live with me sometime. Or he's laughing at me right now from his chair. He said he would go live with me or do a video with me. So that he was like my guest, and I think that would be so much fun. I hope that we can actually pull it off because I really want to do that. Okay, so I am just going to be using some Copic markers to color this. I'm just going to do a little bit of black on the outside. Yes, wouldn't that be so much fun? I'm so excited. I really hope it happens. We'll have to plan some content so that it's not super random. But his card was actually really good. And I was kind of mad about it. I mean, as mad as I could be, because he's like the sweetest thing on the planet. He's probably the best husband you could ever hope for. Then he makes this adorable card, right? And he's just like, I was like, how did you know how to do this stuff? And he's like, oh, you know, I mean, I hear you when you're on your lives and you show me your cards all the time and you tell me the things that you did and whatever. And I was just like, oh my God, he does listen. I don't know. It was just so sweet. It was super adorable. 'Cause you're rubbing off on him, yeah. I was just so bitter about it because my first cards were awful, you guys. They were really, really bad. I'll have to show them to you. I've been wanting to do that so that you guys can see like where I started, because my cards were really bad. Like really bad. And I'm not even just saying like, oh, they were bad, but they really weren't. No, they were bad. It was like a kindergartner made them. I've come a long way. I still feel like I have a long way to go, but every time I make a card, I feel like I'm improving. And there's, you know, there's new things to try and all of that. So that's always super cool. But yes, if Erica can try it and like it, yes. And she was saying the whole weekend that she was not a crafter and she was not going to do it. And then look, she loved my tag class. I was so happy that she was there. That was super cool. All right. This is not like perfect coloring or anything, but I think it will do. Because we're going to have it kind of tipping like that. So then the highlight makes a little more sense. For the back, gosh, what am I going to do? I guess I can just kind of do the sides, and then I'll make it look like there's some gold coming out of it. We can strategically place the little gold pieces. She said she doesn't like to make them because we spend so much time on one card. Yeah, that's true. But, you know, happens to the best of us. But it's made with love, and that's what's important, right? No, Cindy. That's awful. And I'm so me. That is so me. Okay, so we've got that, and we've got, hold on, where did I put my box? Because we've got gold glitter cardstock, or glitter stock in here. And someone said they wanted the background with a little bit of gold around the outside. I'm digging that. So we are going to do that. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. My cord is kind of in my way. All right, let's see. I'm going to come up here so I don't waste too much at once. There we go. It's a serious business, you guys. Okay. What? Oh, cars. That's awesome. Dee, what are you yelling at me about? Did I do something crazy? Okay. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. Woo! So gorgeous. All right, let me find some glue. Let's use our Brutus Monroe craft glue. And I just put, Lord have mercy, I glued the lid on. I just put the fine point applicator on the edge there, just so that I can get smaller amounts of glue. And then just pop it right out. And see, you get these nice fine lines without so much of the goop. Remember what we told you at lunch. Is it to stop saying sorry? That's probably what it is, isn't it? Because I feel like that's what I get told the most, is like, stop apologizing. Yes, I knew it. Gyps is always getting on me for that. That's true for me too, Annalisa. I'm like, oh, you guys, look at this huge mistake I made. And everyone's like, if you didn't say anything, I never would have known that you didn't mean to do that. And honestly, a lot of my mistakes are things that people are like, it's so good. And I'm like, wow, I thought that was awful. Or like, I thought I really messed up, and people still like it, which is really cool. Okay, so what I was thinking is, okay, I do want to trim this down just a little bit because I like, you guys know, I like the white border around it. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. So let's do, I'm just going to do a little bit on each side. Yes, we all are, I feel like. We are all very critical of our own work. And then I see other people's work and I'm just like, it's so beautiful. And then, you know, I don't know. We're all very critical of ourselves. That's not what I want. That was really close, you guys. I almost chopped off way more of this card than I meant to. Woo! Good thing I double checked myself that time. Usually I just, you know, cut first, ask questions later, and that would have been tragic. Okay, so now we've got our front trimmed down. And I have a card base. Oh, that's so cool, Tracy. I can't wait already. I know that this one literally just happened, but I am so excited already for next year because next year is the 5-year anniversary, you guys. Oh, this is going to be so cute, you guys. Look at it. I love that white border around the outside. I used to hate it. I used to hate that. I might trim down my sentiment so that it exactly matches my piece, my inner piece down here. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and glue that one on. But I'm going to use just like a little glue stick. So first I'm going to glue it on, and then I'm going to, oh, thanks, Brittany. So first I'm going to glue it on, and then I am going to trim off the edges, because this way I can make sure it's centered first. You know, sometimes things just get a little bit crooked. Actually, this will help. Yep, see, I was crooked. Okay. We slide it down a little bit. It was drying a little faster than I thought it was going to. Okay, so then I get it on the bottom there, and then I can just trim the edges off instead of... Pam is coming for sure. Yay! Pam was so sweet, and she was so patient. Now, Dee, does she craft? Is she a crafter in her day-to-day life, just not a card maker, or she does like to make cards? What does she like to do? I need to know more about Pam. She was so sweet to sit with us in the lobby. Annalisa, I do too. I don't know. Look, I could leave this card just like this and it would be so cute with just that little sentiment on the bottom. It's adorable. Okay, but we're extra, so let's keep going. I think I want to pop it. Do I want to pop it up? I think I want to pop it up and do it like this, and then I want to make them kind of come down and then sort of taper off at the bottom, if that makes sense. So I've got this right here. I just happen to have some on my desk, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. It just gives it something. Yes, I do know, because I feel that way too. It just, to me, it makes it look like more finished and professional, I guess. I don't know. I used to hate it. I don't know. I used to really, really not like that. And then now I do it on like every card. I can't get away from it. Okay, I'm going to stop putting my scissors away because the coins, that would be so cute. Maybe I can mix some of the coins in too. Oh, you guys, this card is going to be so stinking cute. All right, so that is going to go on. Maybe I should, let me glue this down first. I can't sew either. I try to sew, but I can't sew in a straight line. But the good news is, if you don't look closely at the seams, you will never know that I suck at sewing. It's just something about the tension and things like that, and maybe I need to adjust my settings, but I don't know how to do all that, and I have not taken the time yet to watch a tutorial on it. So I have not improved my sewing skills too much. However, I did make a really cute little bag for Christopher that can hold his little mini Misty or whatever he wants. Oh, thanks, Angel. Yes, Belinda, me too. I hope that he that he will come out with some thinner tape also, because I like this size, this I don't know, this width or depth, I don't know, whatever. I like it. It's a little thinner and it is a little less bulky for the male. Yeah. The little bag with a zipper to hold his Misty in. Yeah, I have one over here, but it's not as good as the one I made him. This one. This little bag. But like, my zipper is all wonky. Like you see, it's like kind of coming out over here. And then like on this side, I sewed the little tab into the thing. I don't know. Like I said, if you don't look closely, it looks like I can sew because I made a thing, you know, like it opens, it has a zipper. You can like put stuff inside of it. But you know, like you could put a card in there. You could put whatever, but it's not, I don't know. It's not how it was supposed to be, I guess. And so it gets me. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to turn this on its side like that. We're going to use a little more of this foam tape. I want to use the same. Oh, thanks, you guys. You guys are the sweetest. I just need to keep you with me all the time so that I always feel good. I am just popping up little bits of this. I don't want to go crazy with the foam tape, but I want to have enough that it's even. See, like right here, there's a little spot that does not have much support. Here we go. There it is. That way it's even with our stuff. Once I get better, because that was kind of my goal at first, was to sell them on Etsy, and especially to market them as like pouches for your mini Misty or your regular Misty. But I have not been able to get the dimensions quite right yet. Every time I think I've got it right, and then somehow my Misty doesn't fit. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because I'm leaving a seam allowance and I'm doing all that stuff, but somehow it just doesn't turn out quite right. And my dimensions are always a little bit off. And it's something to do with the zippers, because one of the bags I made, it was like perfectly sized, but the zipper was too narrow. And I keep thinking that I've got it right, but then I don't. So I don't know. I'll have to play around with it a little bit more. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. But if there's one thing that I know I'm like pretty decent at, it's making cards, at least. I'm okay at making cards. Pretty good. Or at least I think I'm, okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, do we have different sizes of these, or are they all the same size? Are these all the same size? Oh man, I think they are all the same size. I was kind of hoping that they were different sizes. Add a third more fabric. Oh, you guys are the sweetest. I will definitely try that. Because I don't know. All right, so I want it to go kind of like in a cascading sort of thing. Yes, D. Okay, so you guys suggested Lori to me, and I've actually watched a lot of her videos now. And so I have been definitely trying to learn from her because she has some awesome tips. All right, so I'm thinking like right there. I gotta figure out how to like line them all up. I thought they were different sizes. For some reason, I thought there were some little ones. I know the red ones have different sizes, but it must have just been, right? Yeah, the red ones have different sizes, but not the gold ones. So the gold ones are all the same size. Let's see. I do have, if we wanted to kind of mix things up, I do have some gold Nuvo drops. If you guys think that that might work. Let's see. That's all right. They're still pretty. Yes, they are. Let me grab the gold and see. I kind of want to see what it will look like, because I mean the color might not match up very well, but it's kind of more of like a bronzy sort of gold. I mean, it might work. I don't think anyone would really notice that much. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It'll look different once it dries too. Okay, well, we can probably use that to help out. Okay, so are we happy with this little pattern? And then we can add some Nuvo drops in there. Do you think that looks okay? I was kind of trying to make it look like an arc, sort of, if that makes sense. Okay, so what I will do is I will go ahead and start adhering them then. This is going to be a little tedious. I am not the fastest gluer of them all, but that's okay. What do they? Slow and steady wins the race. That's definitely me sometimes with crafting. Sometimes I take a really long time to do stuff. Whoa! And that's all right. Look at that, you guys. It'll dry clear anyway, so I'm not super worried about it, but I kind of want to get up some of that little gob of goop. There we go. That way it's not quite so goopy at the end. It'll dry clear, but I don't know. There's just something about it that makes me feel like I need to clean it up. This is so cool, you guys. Okay. Oh, that's okay, Belinda. All right, I will see you later. Thank you for sticking around for so long. You guys rock. Okay, we're almost done. So now that we have that all done, we can add our little itty bitty ones. Yes, Annalisa, because then you've already figured out like all of the trial and error stuff. And you can kind of have your smooth sailing from there. Okay, I'm being a little quiet because this is intense work, you guys. Nuvo drops are serious business. So I'm trying to add some really small ones in there too, just to kind of keep things interesting and a little bit different, so they're not all the same size. Oh, this is gonna be so cute, you guys. I can't wait to see this once it all dries. Okay. She's concentrating. I have been known to mess up a little bit in the heat of the moment, so oh my gosh. You guys, this is not what I thought was going to happen with this card when we started, but holy cow. This is so cool. I'm so happy. This turned out really, really neat. I'm trying to move my cord out of the way because it's... Oh, okay, there we go. I am super excited about this, you guys. And once it dries and all of that is... you know what I might do? Hold on. I'm going to add... Let me do it on this paper, on this first again, because sometimes... Okay. I'm going to add a little bit, like a couple dots inside here so that it doesn't look like... you know, so it looks like it came out of somewhere, if that makes sense. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. That's okay. That way it looks like there's something in the pot still. Maybe I'll finish that out a little bit so it doesn't look... There we go. because that way, you know, it kind of looks like the pot isn't empty. It still has some gold left. Okay. All right. Well, that is it, you guys. I'm so excited. This kind of like transformed into a card I did not expect at all, but I'm really excited about it. Ah! And we totally like rigged this with a horseshoe stamp and made it work, and that is super, super cool. I'm so excited. Ah! All right, well, there you have it. So that is my very first card using the Lucky You inspiration box for December. Thanks. I will take a picture of it in the morning and I will totally share it. That way it is pretty. So I will photograph it for you guys and share it there in the morning. And then I will give you guys a sneak peek of the card that I'm sharing on the blog on Monday. Yes, that horseshoe stamp set. So on the blog on Monday, so Monday is my day, and also Ashley Tucker has Mondays now too, so we share Mondays because our team is growing, which is awesome. So she and I both have Mondays, and we... Yes, make them guess where you got the pot stamp. That's the best. I think I will. So I will be on the blog on Monday, and I am sharing a card using the Dragonfly Garden stamp set that I got in my mystery box. And here is the card that I made. So I just made this earlier today, actually. I've kind of been on a card making kick today. So all of the stamps that I used came from the Dragonfly Garden stamp set. So this giant, I had no idea how big this wagon was. It's huge. That's a big wagon. I really like it. And so I just colored it up with some Copics. I did some ink blending, and see my ombre thing. I had that going on here too. And then I just used some of the wildflowers, and instead of having them growing up from the ground, I had them hang from the top because I don't know, I just wanted to try something different. And then I left the flowers blank because I kind of wanted the ombre pattern to stand out a little bit. Stamped that little hello on black, and heat embossed it with the alabaster, popped it up on foam, and added some sequins. Oh, Angel, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I love you all so much. You make me feel so happy. But yeah, so that card will be on the blog on Monday on my blog and on the Brutus Monroe blog. So if you guys want to, stop over then and leave me some comment love on the blog or on my blog, either way, or both. Always much appreciated. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching while we created this fun card. I will definitely be sharing this soon, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I will talk to you guys all super soon. At the latest, I should be live on Monday again. So I may not come on tomorrow night, but I should be on Monday night. I'm going to try to go live Mondays and Wednesdays every week if I can. So I will keep you guys updated. Probably around 8 or 8:30 will be my go-to time. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Love you all. Super big hugs coming your way. And I will see you guys again super soon in another video. Love you. Mwah. Bye.